What's up, guys? I'm back today with another Pocket GM21 video on the channel, and in today's video, we are back with episode number 14 on the channel today, and in today's video, we will be finishing the rest of the regular season, expecting that we'll make the playoffs. The next episode, episode 15, the playoffs, like I said, if we make the playoffs, will be tomorrow. So today should be the 8th or 7th when I'm uploading this video. Not exactly sure the exact day, but it should be like January 7th or 8th. I'm recording these videos really far in advance, as I mentioned in, I think, the previous career mode video. But like I said, if we do make the playoffs, which I'm fairly certain we should, knock on wood, the very next episode, which will come out tomorrow, will be the postseason, and we will complete the postseason then. So that will be what is going on. So let's get started with today's video. We're going to be moving on. We picked up a new offensive tackle, or I guess we picked up an offensive guard moving to tackle. In 4 weeks, we're probably going to give the other guy the start. We'll just flip him around right now because it won't affect anything. But I still want Preston Pierre to start. But we will move on to LAC, the Chargers, and we lose 4-5. They upset us. They outgain us. Throws for 3 touchdowns. Absolutely insane. This guy's stats are crazy. Wow. Phenomenal years. 3-time All-Pro. Fair point. Corey Vanoy, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Joe Carey, 177 yards. Absolutely crazy day for him. Almost 500 yards on the year. But we'll move on from this one. We're taking the L in that one. And that takes us down into the wild card position. Not what we wanted to see, but we'll move on. And we take back-to-back losses, losing to the Jets. I really feel like I should have knocked on wood there when I said we were going to make the playoffs after we lose 2 straight games, moving us to 6-4 on the year. That might bump us out of a playoff position. Don't forget about that one. Yes, it will. We do have an injury to Pagan. He's going to be out for 1 week with an illness. And we'll move on to Indy. We need a bounce-back game, and we get that bounce-back game, again, moving us to 7-4 on the season. Corey Vanoy, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Ground game, nothing too crazy. Kaiser going to lead us in receiving. And we will have another injury to our defensive end. We'll check this out, see if we have anybody that we need to move around. And it looks like we're probably pretty good. He's out for 3 weeks. So what we could do is move this defensive tackle here, but I almost feel like it's not worth it. Let's swap these back around, swap this guy back to the backup. Yeah, so we'll just leave it how it is. 89 offense or 89 defense still. Moving on to Chicago. This could be a tough matchup, and we get a big victory, 33-9, 334 yards of offense. 2 touchdowns, no picks for Vanoy. Moody with 48 yards on the ground and Vaughn with 41. Not too bad for them. Joe Carey and Moody coming in number 2 in the receiving. And that moves us into the wildcard position. New England is having a phenomenal year. I just feel like their defense isn't as good. Obviously, you guys can see it's about middle of the pack, but they've really just won some good games where they've scored a lot of points. And disappointing that we're 2 games back, but we're going to be moving on, and we lose to San Francisco as they take the victory. Corey Vanoy with 1 interception. Their quarterback throws 2 interceptions. Absolutely terrible. The running game was working today. And Darius Benjamin going to lead us. That is not exactly what we wanted to have happen. And we get another injury to our offensive tackle. Is that a different offense? No, it's the same offensive tackle. Oh my goodness. Not what we want to see have happen here. But we'll check out some of the stats. 19 touchdowns, 15 picks. Vanoy, I gave you the keys to the team. And he's struggling this year. We're going to move on to our next one. We beat Pittsburgh. 10-4 for them. Brings us to 9-5 on the year. 2-0. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions for Vanoy on the crown. Vanoy 44 leading the team. Really not running the ball very well the past few weeks. And our backup tight end is going to lead the team in receiving with 109 yards and 1 touchdown reception. Phenomenal day for him. We are still 2 games out. Who just got injured? Another defensive end. He's only out for a week, though, so that should be fine. We are going to move on to the next game. We are 2 games back, and our defense is one of the only defenses that is allowing less than 200 points so far on the season. We are the best defense so far. Really just wish we could have came on top of some of these other games, but we really We're right there. We're right there. We're in a wild card spot, and nobody is really like running off with the year. Usually, there's that team that has one or two losses, but we got New England and Baltimore. Pittsburgh was 8-0 at one point, and they have lost 4 of their last 5. Absolutely terrible, absolutely terrible. But you guys can see here some of the other teams. We got a 6-8 Chicago leading the division. We're gonna move on here. Moving on to Buffalo. We need this win. We get the win against Buffalo, moving us to 10-5, 293 yards of offense. 2 touchdowns, no picks for Vanoy. Their quarterback is going to throw 2 interceptions. Vaughn, 50-yard one on the ground. Moving on to the next one, Joe Carey and Darius Benjamin. Pretty good days as well. To our next game against Houston, and we crush Houston 40-3, 576 yards of offense, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions though, but a big day for Corey Van Noy. They have a rookie quarterback. 24-7, pretty solid year for him. He looking like he is on his way to Rookie of the Year. But a pretty solid day for Corey Vanoy, over 500 yards of passing. Vaughn on the ground, 56 yards. Our running game is kind of slowed down here in the second half of the year. All the top 6 receivers is all our team. We got Joe Carey with 150, Kaiser with 117, and Darius Benjamin with 79. We're going to move on from that one. Corey Vanoy getting Player of the Week. Looks like we are going to be a wild card team here. And honestly, we might have already clinched a wild card. We have a 3-game lead over the next spot. It really looks like all that is left is seeding here. We're going to need some magic. Oh, we have a big game against New England here. Is this the last game of the season? This game, this game's not going to matter. We're going to sim through this here and see if we can get the W. We don't. New England's going to beat us 12-7. A little bit disappointing. Van Noy with 2 interceptions. Ugh, just not what we want to see from him. We're going to forget about this one. We are going to finish the year with the exact same record as we did last year. Although we do have the league's best defense. Look at Tampa Bay. Crazy year. 45 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Wow. But they're giving over 400 points of defense. They're giving up 400 points. Second most in the league. Yeah, second most in the league, and they're going to make the playoffs as the best record in the tied for the second best record in the NFL. Absolutely crazy. Disappointing we got stuck in a good division with New England having a really, really good year. They're going to get the 2 seed. No, they're going to get the 1 seed, actually. Yeah, 14-3. They have the best record in the NFL. Baltimore's going to get the 2. And we are going to get the 6 seed, moving on and playing the Chargers in the first round. As you guys know, we did. Did we beat the Chargers? We lost to the Chargers in a tough little matchup, 35-26. Very disappointing. I think our defense really went hot here. Our defense actually didn't play a bad year. They really didn't. They only gave up more than 20 points twice on the year. In this game against the Chargers and also in the game against San Francisco. So really, I can't complain about this team. The defense is phenomenal. The offense is just hit or miss sometimes. Let's check out some of the stats. You guys can see where we stand. Kind of middle of the pack on offense. The running game, again, like I said, went a little cold in the second half of the year. And honestly, we went cold in the second half of the year. We started out 6-2. Ends up finishing the year. What is that? 5-4? Is that 5-4? We finished the year. Wow. Yeah, 5-4. We finished the year 5-4. Very disappointing. We do rip off 3 straight, but we also lose 2 straight here, and then just not great. We go 2-3 in the stretch of 5 games is really not exactly what we wanted to see. And we lost to good teams. We need to beat those good teams. We lost to New England twice. We lost to San Francisco. We lost to the Jets, a division opponent. We also lost to Buffalo, a division opponent. We really got to get better in the division. And you know what? It is what it is. And really disappointed in the offense. Like I said, a little disappointed in the offense. Corey Van Noy, I'm kind of disappointed in. He threw a lot of interception this year, his most of his career, and just wasn't really happy with what he was doing on the field. Did have his best QB rating of the year, second best season of all time. Did do better in passing yards. His completion percentage, he threw a lot more passes this year. On the ground, 1 touchdown, another 3 fumbles, but not terrible, but I'm really disappointed in those 19 interceptions. He's had way too many multi-interception games, 3-interception games, and he also had 4 different occasions where he threw 2 interceptions. So not exactly his best season, and he really only had 6 games where he didn't throw an interception. I don't know. Honestly, the running game wasn't too bad. Like I said, they went a little cold here to close out the year, but I can't complain about, especially with what we put out there. Rookies and just young players that really weren't that great, and they averaged 4.6 yards a carry. Can't complain about that. We got Moody, 5.3 yards a carry. Phenomenal year for them. Can't complain. I know 22nd is not great, but can't complain about that running game. Moving to receiving, disappointing Darius Benjamin couldn't get his 1,000-yard year again. Just right. Really close. Just right up the cusp. 41 yards away, 5 touchdowns. A little bit of a down year compared to his last year, but last year was just so good. Second best year of his career. Cannot complain about what he did. Joe Carey putting up some good numbers again. His best year of his career. Phenomenal. Pretty consistent player, as you guys can tell. 3 touchdowns for him. We got a couple. Look at our tight end, Hamlin over here. Beating Pagan. Pagan was injured a couple of times on 2 separate occasions. Well, not a lot, but played 15 games. Kaiser, number 2, DJ Wally, and our backup tight end, followed by Thompson and Pagan. And then the running backs. Holy sacks. Martin Moore, Cameron Parsons, and Khalil Smelter with phenomenal years. 15 sacks. Phenomenal. Cameron Parsons. This could be Defensive Player of the Year. He got, he made Conference Bowl and won Defensive Player of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. And he put up an even better year. 2 more forced fumbles, 2 extra interceptions as well. Absolutely crazy. Phenomenal year. Look at Martin Moore putting up a pretty good year. Same with Smelter. I cannot complain about this team. Lamar comes back in and has a phenomenal kicking year. Definitely needed to get rid of Orlowski there. And our punter as well. So look at our team. We're going to check out some of the player stats, see where the whole team stacks up. You guys can see Vanoy, top 10 in passing yards. Going to be top 10 in passing touchdowns. And he's going to lead the league in interceptions. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but it's okay. We have a pretty solid running game as well. Wide receivers. 2 players in the top 20, top 15, top 20, somewhere around there. Really didn't have a lot of touchdowns. And our tight ends, top 15 again, kind of middle of the pack there. Can't complain. There is a chance. We have 2 of the top 3 best guys here. It's really just a matter of what they value more. This guy had another extra almost 40 sacks, 39 tackles he had extra. 1 extra sack, 1 less interception, and 3 less fumbles. This is going to be a close one to see who's going to win Defensive Player of the Year, but I'm really hoping Cameron Parsons gets this Defensive Player of the Year. Back-to-back phenomenal years for him. Smelter cannot complain about his year. Came second in sacks as well. Phenomenal year for this defense. Absolutely phenomenal year. And we do come in top 5 in punts. So really can't complain. I'm really excited for this year. Really excited how this team went. We almost allowed less than 200 points for the entire year, which would have been an incredible feat for this defense. I'm really happy with the defense. It's only up from here. There's more pieces we can pick up. It looks like we have a couple injuries, though, so our safety. Oh, there we go. Defense wins champions. Fewest points conceded in season. Our safety is going to be out for the year. Not exactly what we wanted to have see right before our playoff run, especially starting off against the Chargers, the team that beat us. But I'm really excited about this defense. I think there's a lot of potential. This offense needs a little bit of tweaking. We need to see some better performance out of Corey Vanoy, less turnovers. But I'm happy where this team is. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. The next episode, like I said, episode number 15 will be out tomorrow, the postseason. Hoping we can make a run in the playoffs, but we shall see. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you guys with the postseason gameplay in tomorrow's video.